Youth making strides.
Human trafficking on the rise?
Lyons bribery scandal update. All this on the Micronesian broadcast. Well, welcome to another episode of the Micronesian News Broadcast. Today is March 25, 2019, and it's Monday, so the beginning of the week. And the beginning of the week, we have a lot of stories to go over. So in our very first story, I just want to let you know, one day we're going to pass away from this life and leave behind the next generation to take up the reins of responsibility and lead and advance our society. As a parent myself, and still a relatively young guy, I'd like to believe, we want the best for our children and we want them to do great things. So that's why we've got two examples of our own Micronesian youth doing great things. If you're familiar with the hashtag trash tag challenge, it's a really big thing where you take a picture before and after of a place that has a bunch of trash. Before, dirty. After, clean. And recently, youth at Chuuk State came together and cleaned up an area close to Chuuk International Airport. They collected 147 bags of trash. Now that's a lot of trash to begin with. However, they happened to use the 55-gallon trash bags. And if you multiply that, add that all up together, that's around 8,085 gallons of trash. Mainly beer cans and bottles. I mean, take a look at these pictures. Holy damn, that after picture just looks way, way better. It's good to see our young ones take the initiative to clean up our act. And in our second example here, YAP journalism students. Over on YAP, students recently took up the hand at journalism. Awesome. 5 members of the journalism club at YAP Catholic High School entered the first Pacific Island Times journalism competition, and 2 won the top prize, having their articles published by said newspaper. 5 kids received certificates from Joyce McClure, who writes about YAP for the publication. And the 2 winners are Brianda R. Boru and Nicholas Untum. Won the competition. The children from this club are being advised on careers in journalism, and for those who are interested in writing and storytelling, should come out and join the club. I highly suggest to become vloggers. Anyways, it's nice to see our children take up the initiative to do these things. Here, 1, a step towards cleaning up our act, and another one to keep us informed. Absolutely perfect. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And in our very second story from the FSMPIO, this one is a big doozy. Here on the island of Pohnpei, a taxi driver was just sentenced to hard time for child prostitution and child trafficking. Mr. Chun was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment and 6 years probation after being found guilty of 6 counts of trafficking in children and 1 count of exploiting a trafficked person. Mr. Chun used his taxi, because he was hired to do so, to recruit, transport, and deliver minors to have sex with sailors on shore between 2015 and 2017. He would charge the men a fee, and some girls were as young as 12 years old. Mr. Chun will still carry out his sentence, but be released on Sundays 9 to 4 p.m. to attend church and visit his children. He must also pay $14,000 in restitution money to the 2 identified child victims. Apparently, this is the first case in the FSM in which a taxi driver was caught soliciting and selling minors for sex. Really? That's the first case? It says in the report that Mr. Chun was originally charged with human trafficking and trafficking in children with Joseph Parisi 2 years ago. Remember that guy who ran away? He was the fishing captain. But apparently that guy managed to escape the authorities. He should have really thought this through before he did this. He was hired to do it. And we know how hard it is to put food on the table to feed our families, especially here in the islands. That's why a lot of people leave, to go and get opportunities. But if you've got to resort to exploiting children while you happen to have children, that is really ridiculous. What do you think? Let us know. And in our third story, another story related to the child trafficking, coming to us from Radio NZ, and the original publication came from the Civil Beat in Honolulu. A few episodes back, we shared with you how there are certain lawyers in the USA who exploit Marshallese women into giving birth in America. A practice not allowed by the Compact of Free Association between the Marshall Islands and the United States. These lawyers, and ironically, some Marshallese people would assist already pregnant women to go to the U.S. and give up their children for adoption to American families, having their airfare, living expenses, and medical bills taken care of. This practice is called black market adoption and is illegal because it could run the potential of giving babies to unknown people, especially predators. And recently, the RMI government is charging 3 people, 2 in Madro and 1 in Arkansas. The following people are Justin Aini, 46 years old, he lives in Arkansas; IT Hadi Anidrep, 46 years old, located in Madro; and Sally Aban, 53 years old, also located in Madro. Justin is being charged with trafficking in persons, unlawful solicitation, and monetary inducement, and the other 2 are being charged with aiding and abetting and unlawful solicitation. These events occurred from October 2017 to January 20, 2018. This, folks, is another case of exploitation here in our islands. The lure of money and giving our children a better life has led our people to exploit our own children. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And here from the Honolulu Star Advertiser, here's an update to the Lyons bribery scandal case. Micronesian official number 1, or Master Halbert, is set to plead guilty on April 2 after being accused of accepting bribes from Frank J. Lyons so Lyon and Associates, the company that belongs to Lyons, could secure a $7.8 million contract to renovate an airport here in the FSM. And it was found from 2006 to 2016, Master Halbert accepted cash, a truck, an apartment, an LV, a trip to Las Vegas, and payment of tuition for a relative to UH Manoa. Those were the bribes from Mr. Lyons. As of now, Mr. Halbert is confined to Honolulu. He cannot leave the place. And further developments will be coming up soon. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And now, here are the announcements. On March 29, which is just a couple days from now, on Friday, there will be a free workshop on how to build your business with Denise Mendiola of Pacific Islands Small Business Development Center. It'll be from 8:30 in the morning up until 10 a.m. It is free and open to the public, and it will be held at Pohnpei Small Business, which is at Pohnpei CUM campus. So come out and learn if you want to know how to build your own business, because Lord knows we need some private sector development in our very own country. And we would also like to say domo arigato to the 5 JICA volunteers who completed their 2-year duties in the FSM. The following are Miss Kayoko Ogawa. She assisted Omana Elementary with school teachers in Pohnpei with math lessons. Mr. Rio Shibahara assisted Dali Pebinao Elementary school teachers in Yap in improving their mathematical skills and helping those kids in Yap to believe that math is fun. Yeah, I'd like to have that teacher. Mr. Ryuta Kotachi taught math to students at Lela Elementary School in Kosrae. And Mr. Kota Murasato worked for Gilmont Community School in Yap as a math teacher for grade 1 to 5. Mr. Gen Noguchi taught math to improve students' basic competence at Utue Elementary School in Kosrae. And all of these people also happen to conduct classes and workshops and, how to have yearly lesson plans and improve local teachers' teaching skills. All of them, these people are really awesome to come into our country and help us with our children's mathematical capabilities. And that's all the announcements for now. And now here is either my brother or my sister with the weather announcements for
Hey guys,
tomorrow.
this is Norman, and this is the weather for tomorrow. 27 degrees Celsius high during the day and 24 degrees Celsius low during the night, with scattered thunderstorms and 40% chance of precipitation and 80% chance of humidity. Sunrise will be at 6:28 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:37 p.m. Northeast winds 10 to 20 knots and seas will be at 6 to 10. Thanks for tuning in to the Micronesian News broadcast. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you later.